Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of the brand new net flick, The Perfection. Let's do it. The Perfection is a drama horror thriller from director Richard Shepard and Netflix. Film stars Allison Williams, Alaina Huffman, Steven Weber, Logan Browning, and Molly Grace. When troubled musical prodigy Charlotte seeks out Elizabeth, the new star pupil of her former school, the encounter sends both musicians down a sinister path with shocking consequences. This is a weird movie. I tend to like weird movies. It took me a while to figure out what this movie was, and I think that's the biggest problem with this movie is that it doesn't really know what it's trying to be. But we'll get to that. We'll talk about the acting first, and I thought the acting was really good across the board. Allison Williams was very strong as Charlotte, a cello virtuoso with a past. I liked Steven Weber a lot. I'm not really familiar with Logan Browning. I thought she was really good in the movie. And this flick is shot beautifully. There's a sleek sexiness to the way that it's lit, the way the camera moves, and the location shots are gorgeous. And I dug that the movie was split into chapters. I always kind of like that. I always think that's cool. Granted, they do kind of abandon that practice for a good chunk of the movie, but they do get back to it eventually. But this movie starts off as a drama about cello virtuosos, and then it goes psychological thriller and body horror, and it just feels incredibly scattershot, like a collection of loosely connected vignettes, but it never really feels cohesive, which is a shame. I was totally on board for the first act, started to lose me a little bit in the second, and then I thought the finale was ridiculous. The movie takes a bunch of twists and turns, so I never knew where it was going. I did appreciate that aspect of it, but the writing was not good. The dialogue at best is really repetitive, and at worst it gets pretty cringy at times. There are a number of scenes where it's like, what's happening to me? I don't know. What's happening to me? I don't know. But what's happening to me? I don't know. And rinse and repeat over and over and over. And there's a moment in the first act where something happens and I was like, hold on, what? Like it just came out of nowhere, it made no sense. But then the movie literally rewinds. When I say literally, I mean it's like rewinding a VHS to an earlier part in the film, and then it gives us an extra little moment, which gives us added context. I thought that was cool the first time they did it. Then they did it again once, or maybe even twice, I'm not sure. And then each time they did it, they gave you this huge exposition dump with, this is literally everything that's happening right now, and I can't stand that. And I mentioned that the ending I found ridiculous. And I have to say, the subject matter is very heavy. It's about some really heavy stuff, but the way it's presented felt almost cartoonishly fiendish, and it came across as kind of silly, which is really doing a disservice to that kind of subject matter. I thought The Perfection had some really cool moments and some really interesting ideas, and in some cases the way it was presented was pretty cool. But overall, it just felt like a mess, like a cluttered mess that didn't know what it wanted to be. I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give The Perfection, and I think I'm gonna give The Perfection a...
Not quite my tempo. It's all good. No worries. Here we go.
Out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen The Perfection? What did you think about it? What is your favorite net flick of the year so far? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.